Karunesh is a gym owner who wants to offer a full schedule of yoga and circuit training classes. Yoga classes are each 1.5 hours long, while circuit training classes are only an hour. And he wants at least 25 hours of classes, on the schedule each week. All of his instructors are paid $35 per class. So it doesn't matter whether it's an hour-and-a-half yoga class or a 1-hour circuit training class. But Karunesh doesn't want to spend more than $1,000, does not want to spend more than $1,000 per week on salaries. Which of the following falls within Karunesh's guidelines for the weekly schedule? So we can just go through these choices. We can say, okay, which of these meet the at least 25 hours of classes, but then don't break the bank, don't cost more than $1,000. So this first one right over here, 3 yoga classes at an hour-and-a-half each. Well, this is going to be 4.5 hours here, plus 19 hours. Each circuit training class is an hour. So plus 19 hours is going to get you to 23.5 hours. So that doesn't get us to at least 25 hours of classes. So we can rule that out. Now let's see, 10 yoga classes and 12 circuit training classes. 10 yoga classes at an hour-and-a-half each, that's going to be 15 hours, plus the 12 circuit training classes. That does get us to 27 hours. So it checks off the minimum number of hours that he wants to get. Now let's make sure it doesn't break the bank. So the classes are $35 per class regardless of whether it's an hour-and-a-half yoga class or it's a 1-hour circuit training class. So right over here, we're going to have a total of 10 plus 12. So there's going to be 22 classes times $35 per class. And what is this going to be? As I can already tell, it's going to be less than 1,000. And if you're under time pressure, you say, hey, this is less than 1,000. But if you want to verify that this right over here is less than 1,000, 2 times 35 is 70. And then 20 times 35 is 700. 700. So that's going to be 770. I know I did this in a somewhat non-traditional way. I could have done it like this. 35 times 22. So 2 times 35 is 70. 20 times 35 is 700. You add them together, you get 770. But the important point is this is less than $1,000. So this is going to meet our constraints. We have enough hours, but we haven't broken the bank. Now in these two, it looks like we have plenty of hours here. In fact, just the yoga class is enough meet our 25 hours because 20 yoga classes is going to be 30 hours of classes, and 25 is going to be even more. But I would suspect that these are going to break the bank. And if you look at this, is going to be 32 classes at $35 per class. Yep, that's going to be over $1,000. And this one I said this is going to be 31 classes, and so this is probably going to be over $1,000 as well.